This is actually my second I Don't Work Here Lady, but this one was a lot more wholesome. English, UK, is my first language, so feel free to nitpick at any mistakes. Cast me and in L is nice lady. So I was at the phone shop of the network I am with looking at upgrading my phone as my old one has totally bricked. Obviously due to a certain virus, only a certain amount of staff was available. So I have been stood for around 40 minutes waiting for a staff member to be free. Now as for my attire, I was wearing my work uniform, which also has the name of my employer and the department I work in both on the trousers and the jacket, and my mask. In comes nice lady. Nice lady, excuse me sir, are you free? Me turns around from looking at some phones. Sorry, are you talking to me? Nice lady, yes, see, notices my jacket. You don't work here, do you? Me, no madam. Nice lady, I am so sorry about that, it has been one of those days. Me, it's fine. Both of us having a chuckle at this point. I finally get called over by the staff. Me, have a nice day madam. Nice lady, and same to you sir. Hi all. This is the first time that I remember, been a while, haha, that I'm making a text post. Obligatory on mobile here. So, I was at a more well-known store. Let's call it Malmar just to save face. My mother and I had gone to the store to find some stuff for our job, since we were doing a little redecorating for my boss. We needed some hot glue, gun sticks, laminating sheets and Velcro circles, for anyone wondering. My mother had to go to the restroom, so I told her I was going to go ahead and go find them just to make things easier and get us out of there faster since my ankle was hurting. It's better now, don't worry. I walked into the aisle, and there was an older woman there, looking at the smaller laminating sheets. Now, I should add, I was wearing a blue shirt. One of the main colors for this store, and the color on most of their vests that they have to wear as a uniform, but other than that, there's no way to assume that I work there. She looked up and started to speak. From here on out, L will be the lady, and M will be me. L.O., miss, I need some. She paused, looking at me closely. L.O. You don't work here, do you? Me, laughing a bit. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I kept walking into the aisle as this happened, and stood near her to look at the sheets as well, while still listening to her. Ella. I just needed some help. I don't know if those sheets are the ones you don't need a machine for, and I can't see it well from up there. I looked at the lady, and followed her gaze to a small pack of sheets hanging a bit higher than the rest. In big bold letters, it said, "No machine needed." I traced it with my finger, not in a rude way, just something I do as I read sometimes to keep me on track, then said, me, grabbing it for her so she doesn't have to reach up for it. It says here that you don't need a machine, ma'am. L.O., thank you so much. You see, I'm 65 and have a Medicare, I think it's what she said, ha, card. It's paper, and I don't want it to get ruined, is all. Me, oh, I see. She continued, talking, and told me about her brother visits her some days to check on her car and make sure it works. That she was the oldest of her siblings, and much more. It was nice, though it made me sad to think that she must not have many people to talk to since she sat there, talking to me, a stranger. She asked me if school had started, and I said yes, it had. I knew because I work in a daycare and a lot of our kids had started school. She smiled and said, "Oh, that's nice. I don't know, I don't have any children at home, or grandchildren." After a bit more talking, she walked away and I got my things, now in a good mood. Not anything dramatic, but I decided to share my wholesome story to help with all the toxicness, haha. Do most employees wear sandals? This isn't long or dramatic, but I'm just excited I finally have owned off these. It's the little things, right? I was at the big box store that has everything, looking for an HDMI adapter for my grandparents' new TV. I had a tank top and shorts on with sandals and my mask, looking from a distance from this dude at the options. His cart was in my way, but I was just sort of looking for the one main area of the display that I needed, if that makes sense. I guess he sensed me looking in that direction and asked me if I worked there. I looked at myself up and down in my uniform and said, no. He nodded like that made sense and went back to blocking the aisle. Like I said, not dramatic, but it did make me question my attire choice and if I did indeed work there.